So, hello, I'm Graham.
And I'm Sean.
And this is Sean's Eye View second live stream. Welcome back. And if you're a first-time viewer, nice to meet you. If you want to ask us a question or say hi, you can pop a chat down below in the questions and we'll answer. Say hello. So, what have we been up to then, Sean?
Since December, we started off with a trip to Kanchanaburi.
Yes, I was in Kanchanaburi with some friends, yeah. We had a nice weekend. We went to the Erewhon Waterfalls, went to an amazing elephant haven. That was great. And those videos went up just over Christmas, New Year time.
Yeah? And everybody likes an elephant video.
Of course, everyone likes elephants. And then we were down for New Year. We went to Pattaya.
Been there before, not stayed in that hotel. Very, very nice. Bit old, but not bad. Stunning new lobby.
Yes.
Yes. Amazing location.
Yes. So we were at the Dusit Thani Pattaya, which we did a video review that we published.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we've now heard it's going to be torn down and totally rebuilt.
Quite soon.
So maybe we'll still be here in Thailand when it's being redone.
For the new one.
Well, let's see. It's a rumor. It might not be true. Hello, Win. Nice to see you. Thank you for saying hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. And so, yeah, we were in Pattaya for fireworks.
New Year's Eve. Fireworks were spectacular.
Yeah. So we were there with some friends. We had champagne and nibbles on the hotel balcony with fireworks over the sea and about 100,000 people on the beach.
It was busy. It was very busy.
What was your impression of that then, Sean?
I really enjoyed being where I was.
Not on the beach.
Not on the beach, no. There'd also been a couple of nights of concerts and parties and all sorts of things going on the beach.
It was loud.
Massive.
Very loud.
Huge, fantastic, but not for me.
Yeah. And we were very nice and comfortable in our room with our own bathroom and a balcony and a very good view and not having to fight with people on the beach for space.
No.
Would we recommend New Year's Eve in Pattaya? Yes, from a hotel.
Yes.
As simple as that.
Yeah,
I mean, the fireworks were really good.
The fireworks were spectacular.
Yeah, as you'll see. Yeah. And then, so when we were down in Pattaya, we also did some other filming. I did a nice walk along the beach and some of the artwork. There's a lot of street art and some of the scenery. And some of it's a bit gritty, some of it's not so great, but Pattaya's an interesting resort.
A few Transformers.
Yeah, they were good.
And the Hulk.
And some Minions.
And
an Iron Man,
And
the Hulk Smasher.
And lots of planes.
Oh, yeah, and then I went and videoed. So Pattaya has a number of night markets that are themed around aeroplanes, and that video has actually been really successful. We had a couple of thousand views on that. Obviously, plane spotters like watching YouTube, so I'll try that in. Yeah. If we go back, we'll have to go at night to see what it's like when the bars are open. Yeah, and then I got the BART bus over to Jomtien, where we go a few times. Now, I went and filmed along Jomtien Beach on New Year's Day at like 9 o'clock in the morning, so it was quite early, and there were people who were still out all night. Quite drunk.
Walk of shame.
Not the walk of shame, the fall off the back of the bus shame.
Yeah.
These guys were so drunk they couldn't hold on. It was the driver, he actually fell off, didn't realize he'd fallen off. The driver stopped and the guy was like, oh yeah. Yes.
Alcohol is a great general
classic
anesthetic.
Tourism in Thailand, right? Okay, so what have we been up to after that? We had visitors.
Yes. Mel's second trip.
Yes, I know. Family member came to visit second time. Calling out everyone else, please come and visit.
Yeah.
So Mel and Ian came to see us, which was great. They stayed with us for a while and traveled around the north.
And then came back.
They went to Chiang Mai and we met them.
And then went again.
No, we met them in Krabi.
Yeah.
We met them down in Ao Nang in Krabi, which was great. And we had a day out on a speedboat going around the Hong Islands. Really enjoyed that.
They are amazing, those islands.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very busy though.
Yes. But we were lucky because we had our own boat, and so we were able to avoid some of the busy spots.
Yeah.
And we had lunch on one beach where we got there just as someone was proposing.
2 people.
Oh, yeah, but he was proposing to her in the surf just as we arrived, so we had to linger a bit. But they had their pictures taken for Instagram. That was
less than 5 minutes. There were 2 other people who had kayaked to that beach.
Yes, who we then chatted with,
and we literally had the beach to ourselves for the whole of the lunchtime.
That was great. And then we went to a beach that we took your parents to.
That was that beach.
Yeah, we had lunch there as well. But that one the sand pier goes out in Sandbank. But we went there with Sean's parents when we lived in Hong Kong 20 odd years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still there. All great. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't climb up the hill on Hong Island though. That's the one thing that I have to go back and do when I'm feeling a bit more energetic, because it's a lot of steps and it was hot, so that was good. And yeah, and then we came back to Bangkok.
Yeah.
And Melanie and went on to PP and Rayavadi, Railay.
Yeah.
And had a really nice time.
And then they followed.
And then they came back to Bangkok.
Yeah.
So yes, if you're interested in coming to visit us in Bangkok and you are a founding member, please get in touch.
Let us know. Ian and Nick.
Right. So what else have you been up to?
You've been busy.
Oh yeah, I've been to lots of hotels. Now I am a bit of a travel miles and points junkie, and I wanted to achieve my Marriott Bonvoy Lifetime Platinum status while there was a promotion going on. So there's a lot of hotel reviews on the website, on the channel now.
But they get the views.
Yeah, I know. People watch them. It was great. We've had thousands of views on like the Intercon Pattaya, and but on the Marriott side, there's a few up now. There's a few to come. And I just edited one, which is a review of 3 different hotels, all with the same name, the 4 points. There are 3 in Bangkok. And yes, it's which is the best. Very scientifically scored 5 rounds of voting by me. You'll see.
They've all got plus points.
Yes, yeah, it was good. So yeah, I did that, and so now I've got lifetime free breakfast. That's all I care about, Sean. And lounge access, and 4 o'clock checkouts and upgrades.
I have to correct you. You've got lifetime free breakfast for 2.
For 2, yes. So
that's the important bit.
We just have to afford to go to the hotels to stay in them now. Well, there's the story coming up about that a bit later on about how we managed to get those benefits quite recently. It was by accident. Nice. Yeah. Okay. And so, but you had a trip.
I got a trip out of Bangkok. I went to Khao Yai, which is about 2.5, 3 hours northeast out of Bangkok city, up in the hills. Never been there before. Oh, such a relief from Bangkok weather. It was warm, dry, fresh. You could breathe. You could see. It was so nice. As a region, it's set on the edge of a national park. There's mountains. There's lowlands. The hotel is really, really quite nice. Very, very special. Not too big. D2 is a Dusitani brand. Very modern, very funky, popular with families. They've got hotel standard rooms. They've got small villas. They also have bunnies and 2 alpacas.
So it was quite rural then.
Yeah, it is, but it's a nice little hotel. It's by the side of a man-made treehouse restaurant.
Yeah. And what did you go and visit? Fake?
Well, on the way out after the weekend, on the way out, they've got 2 places, and I forgot the name. Primo Plaza.
Piazza
is like a medieval Italian village, with just basically restaurants, cafes, and a few shops, and a lot of sheep.
A lot of sheep.
And then there is viewable from miles away. They have a non-leaning Tower of Pisa at the edge of
it's so fake, this Tower of Pisa. It actually stands up, and it's a hotel.
It's a hotel with a coffee shop and a restaurant.
Yes,
and
Toscana Valley.
And this valley is a real valley. The Italianate houses and villas and hotel stretches for miles. You can't go in unless
there's
you're
a golf course as well, isn't there?
There is a golf course at the other side.
Yeah, so if you live in Asia and you want a bit of fake Italy, you can.
It's lovely, but you can only go in as a guest. It's very nice.
Yeah. So I've been away on my own as well, only because Sean wasn't well. But one of our friends, 2 of our friends, Nancy and Dash, got married, and it was down in Surat Thani, down in the south. Well, that's the nearest airport to where the wedding was. The wedding was out in Nancy's home village in the middle of nowhere, which was amazing. It was really good to go to a traditional Thai wedding with like 500 people from all the local community and a group of us from Bangkok, and
the blessings.
Spend the weekend. Yeah, I was there 6 o'clock in the morning for the monks' blessings, and then all the way through to in the evening we had a more traditional
rock band.
Yeah, good food and a live band on the back of a truck. It was awesome.
And they turned her parents' small holding into an industrial for a large wedding.
They catered for a lot of people, all of us sitting down, massive amount of space. It was really good fun. Really enjoyed it.
And the wedding.
Hello, Uncle Sean and Uncle Graham from Matt. Hello, Thomas and Nathaniel.
Oh, hello, boys. Hi, Matt.
Nice to see you. And yeah, so really enjoyed going to that wedding. It was nice to go somewhere different and do something, a bit out of the ordinary. If it was
my back,
unfortunately, Sean had some mobility issues with
Yeah.
at that time, and it wouldn't have been good for him because there was a lot of walking around, certainly around the airport. So, and then I had to come back quickly after that because
on the day you came back.
Yeah, the day I flew back, went to see Kylie Minogue. First time I've been to a concert in 15 maybe more years. Yeah, it was really good fun. It was full of lots of people my age.
Maybe in Bangkok she has a certain type of audience.
Yeah. I mean, let's just say we saw a lot of people on Instagram had also been there, and I could work out where they had sat.
Most of our friends.
It was really good fun, and she is going to the UK and Europe. And if it's not too late, get a ticket for people in those countries, please.
She's just finished.
It's really good. It was really good, really good show. And I'm still listening to the playlist on iTunes now, which is annoying Sean immensely.
No,
yeah,
I never have too much.
That's good. But then, so we've been filming a lot around Bangkok as well. So as I've been staying in different hotels, I've been filming the neighborhoods around them. So there was Asok and Nana, the Ratchaprasong and Luang San just came up. Yes, Will, Kylie was great live. The best bit is the mirror ball sequence when she's down on the bit of the stage that's right in the middle of the audience that was closest to me.
Yeah,
that was the best part. If you see it on the YouTube, you'll see it. And
it's been Instagrammed a lot. It does look incredibly stunning.
So Will Gamble, everybody, is a friend of ours who is a social media influencer now and interviews lots of incredibly fashionable music people. So Will, get yourself a Kylie interview and I'll be impressed.
I presume you'll be interviewing Kylie anyway, Will, very, very soon.
If you do, say I really enjoyed Bangkok. And so coming up, I've got Plunge area, which is where some of the big malls near us. That's another video coming up. But yeah, we so in March we had I had a work trip. I went to Jakarta, which meant more videos. I have to go to Indonesia quite a lot for work at the moment, so I decided, yes, you can try, Will. Good, please do. Send her this link as a special request.
Yes.
So I have to go to Indonesia quite a lot for work this year, and so I decided to tack on some extra days because, it's not somewhere that we would go for a long weekend. It's a bit too far. It's a 4-hour flight down to Jakarta from here,
and then on.
So I decided I wanted to go see Borobudur, which is a world famous 900-year-old Buddhist temple complex, which is outside the city of Jakarta. To get there, I could have flown directly from Jakarta, but I didn't. I took the train. So coming up, we're going to have our first train video.
Yeah.
Now you might think, oh my God, a train in Indonesia, what was it like? It was amazing. It was better than any train I've ever been on in Europe. I did go in the executive class, which you'll see in the video when I edit it, and it comes up in a few weeks' time. It was really good. It was 6 hours, but don't worry, I'm not going to broadcast the entire 6 hours. We'll be editing it down. And because it was Ramadan, it was very quiet because it wasn't the weekend before the big Eid holiday. So there were only 3 of us in the carriage, and 2 of those people were fasting. So our one cabin attendant didn't have a lot to do apart from bring me cups of coffee.
And it's not strictly observed as another place.
No, Ramadan in Indonesia was not as strict at all. I didn't have any problems. But
the one spoiler I have for the video is maybe 3 or 4 people have seen clips of this video now, and the seat and the layout of the carriage, etc. And every single one from 4 different countries has said, why don't we have trains that good?
Yes.
The quality is amazing.
I mean, Thailand, unfortunately, is behind the curve on its high-speed rail, but this wasn't a high speed, it was just a luxury carriage on that line. But yeah, it's beautiful. We left Jakarta, went along the north coast of Java, then into the center, slowly up the steep incline across the mountains, and then down the other side past volcanoes into Jogja. I really enjoyed it. So there'll be, if I can work out how to do it, I'll try and get a map, edit, animation maybe into the next video, and I'll try something. And then that'll be our first train video. And then of course, obviously, I stayed in a nice place and the temples. So I had a really fun day. So if you're ever going to Yogyakarta and you need a guide, there's a guy I recommend, Haidar. He was really good fun. Totally booked him at random through Viator website. And a history graduate who took me around the temples and some other temple sites and a large Prabharam, a large Hindu site. It's also 900 years old. It was really informative, and we had a good laugh. And yeah, we both sang along to Dua Lipa songs in the car in between. It was a drive, right? You've got to drive from between these villages.
Are you going to include that video?
I think that's one for social media only, not for YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
Copyright issues. That's why I can't do it.
Yeah,
sorry,
unfortunately.
Sorry, no singing in that one. And then came back and got back to Bangkok in time for
end of March,
which
1:30 on a Friday afternoon. He was at work. I was at home. We live on the 20th floor in a tower block. He works on the 33rd floor.
Yeah.
Of a tower block. And Bangkok had an earthquake.
It was a little bit of a surprise, really. Obviously, it's devastating for the people in Myanmar around the epicenter and the people who died in the construction site here in Bangkok. But I mean, life has kind of come back to normal now. We were back in our apartment that night, weren't we?
Yeah.
So if you're ever thinking about coming to Thailand, please don't let that put you off. So
if you drive around, the day after we drove around Bangkok City, I did not. Yes, there was a very widely advertised building collapse that was less than half complete, and there are also now questions about.
There's lots of
whether or not it
allegations at the moment. Yeah.
There's also lots of clips of buildings in Bangkok that will have rooftop pools. Sorry.
Yes.
Obviously, that is going to slosh and it's going to knock some bits of glass around. But the rest of the city, and I mean everywhere, there's no boarded up glass. There's no dropped bits of road. There's nothing.
When I walked down from the office and there was a video, because the company were doing a live stream to all the staff around the region at the time, and our CEO was talking as we were shaking around. And so by the time we got down, I was expecting there to be glass and metal on the floor. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing from the building, no damage. The only thing that's inconvenient is some of our lifts are out of service and we have to wait for the parts to be shipped in for another month. But yes, hello, Baitoy. How are you?
Baitoy.
Nice to see you. Happy Sunday afternoon.
To live through, terrifying. It really is incredible. I've seen lots of interviews from famous people in America and other places. I've never seen anybody describe an earthquake as completely out of body experience. You don't know what's happening. You realize something is wrong before you understand what is wrong.
Hello, Boom.
And it's terrifying. Hi, Boom.
Thanks to both of you for joining.
But the after effects are incredibly minimal to the structure of the city.
Yeah. So don't let it. I mean, even down in Pattaya, which is what, a 90-minute drive from here, nothing was felt. So down in the south, absolutely nothing at all. Hua Hin didn't feel anything, and the life is pretty much straight back to normal here quite quickly. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of inspections. Some buildings are doing repairs. Yeah, we've got some nice new cracks in our plaster work.
Surface plaster.
It's all superficial. Yeah, and our building is slowly repairing. We live on the 20th floor, and the floors lower below are being repaired first because their cracks are a bit bigger and more plaster chunks fell off, and the building management are working their way up the tower, so it'll be okay. And then of course we went straight into Songkran, which
3 or 4 days later,
even though it was about
a week,
2 weeks later. Sorry. So I mean, Songkran is the Thai New Year. It's a very famous festival. Lots of people come over for the water fights.
It's the Thai New Year. It's their biggest holiday. It's the one that people do take time off around, and they go home or they go to their family. It's very big.
It's great fun. And how much water fights did we participate in?
Absolutely zero. The same as the other year. And at the end of it, Graham did utter his refrain from the last 3 years.
Yeah, maybe I'll go next year. So Terry, Boom, come on, we're going to go next year. We're going to go to Ceylon. We're going to go with our big super soakers and get very wet.
And goggles.
Yeah, and goggles and protections for our phones and all the other things that you need.
And I will stay home and dry.
And yeah, Sean will just watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
But no, if you like water fights and you like getting drenched in ice cold buckets of water, come to Thailand on the middle of April. You'll enjoy it.
If you want to have a look at what it means, just Google Bangkok Songkran and you'll see.
Yeah,
there are millions of Instagram videos,
So many
YouTube
people
videos.
come here for that
It's
trip.
massive.
So having spent the Songkran weekend pretty much at home, we decided to go away a couple of weeks after, and we went
Yes.
back to Jomtien.
Stayed in one of the little places we stayed at before, directly on Dongtan Beach. We walk out of our hotel room, 10 minutes down the beach, pick a deck chair, sit down, and it's just so nice. You just de-stress, sound of the water. The beach is not that busy. The town's not that busy at the moment. Great. Friday night, we went out, watched one of the local drag shows.
Yeah. So a very good rendition of Lady Gaga's Abracadabra.
Yes, very good from those two. And then Saturday morning, got up, had breakfast, went to the beach, sat down, just sort of like getting into the swing of doing nothing, and just about to question him as to say, what were you thinking about for lunch?
Yeah, and Graham stuffed up. Basically,
No, just
the hotel texted me to say, why haven't you checked out? And it was like, oh. So, yeah, I only managed to book one night instead of two. And they didn't have any other rooms, so we had to move. And hence, back to the story earlier. Hey, Nick, hello. Nice to see you.
Hi, Nick.
So, yeah, we had to find somewhere to stay. And so we'd already done the Jomtien night. So I cashed in my newly minted platinum lifetime status and
Made use of it.
Made use of it. Off we went to the Renaissance. And
Not bad. Not bad.
It was very different. I mean, thinking back, I now did actually think, why was that first hotel so cheap? And that's because they only charged me for one night, not two. Never mind. So the rule of the thumb here is always check your bookings, and
groundbreaking.
I know. Even travelers like me get it wrong sometimes.
But the Renaissance Hotel was very, very nice.
Yeah, it's great. It was only about 5 times the price of the one we stayed in before,
nice.
But never mind.
Food and beverage was excellent.
Oh, we had a nice dinner. Nice dinner overlooking the sea,
Nice lunch,
sunset,
nice breakfast,
beautiful.
nice
There will be a video coming up.
Cool.
And there was an adults only pool in that resort. So
yes.
we approve of that, definitely. Very
And
nice.
the weirdest thing was, although we leaving the beach, going back to the hotel, checking out, packing, etc., we did it in about 20 minutes. While I'm packing, he's booking the next hotel, getting the taxi sorted, and it wasn't until we're in the car, and it was about maybe 15, 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
And I looked over to him and said, so, well, at least you're going to get another video out of this.
Yeah, I'd totally forgotten about the prospect. I know. Normally, I'd be planning, one night here, one night here, one night here, one night here.
Glad you hadn't. But anyway, we got
Sorry.
nothing. It's a really, really, really nice hotel, nice resort.
Yeah.
good
So
place.
if you're looking for somewhere to stay near Pattaya, it's not close at all. It's a 30-minute drive from the worst parts of Pattaya. The Renaissance is a very nice, family-friendly, with a nice adult pool, good bar, nice break, get away from Bangkok for a few hours, or a few days. And it's only, took us 2 hours to come back, to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy.
We were very lucky both ways. Sometimes traffic
yeah.
cannot be good.
Mhm.
We were very lucky.
Well, that's because we went away when it wasn't a holiday.
Yes.
And people are back from the holidays. But it's a public holiday again this weekend, Sean. Aren't we lucky?
You've got tomorrow off.
I've got tomorrow off, Monday, and the following Monday.
And how many days off have you had already this weekend?
I had one on Thursday, and then leave on Friday. So yeah, I do
Day
go to work.
4.
We do. I mean, some of my colleagues are here in the room. We do go to work sometimes.
Yeah.
At this time of year.
But it's not still Songkran, but it is. People take
It's the
advantage
summer.
of.
It's the end of the summer coming up. And the rain has started though, hasn't it?
Definitely, we've had a couple of days of sudden, like, skies blackening,
4 a.m.
Bit of rumble
thunderstorms,
thunder
4
and-
p.m. thunderstorms. Yeah.
woken up by thunder, kept awake by the sound of the rain. It's been so hard.
So hopefully rainy season isn't going to come too soon, too quickly, because our
Bangkok.
friend Trish is here.
Bangkok Post has 2 weeks today. Apparently, it's going to start the middle of May.
Okay, well,
Early.
meeting Trish in Phuket soon.
Yes.
Trish, if you're watching, I'm sure there won't be too much rain. We'll just have to go to drink more champagne when it's raining.
Phuket's not Bangkok.
No, exactly. Different weather patterns.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. And then I'm going back to Indonesia. So I'll be in Jakarta, and this time I'm going to do a short trip to Lombok for a couple of days, one of the islands past Bali. Nice trip. And then I'll be stopping in KL for a night to see my team in the office there on the way back. So Yeah, I'll try and make some more videos. I've booked different hotels, of course.
More trains this time? No.
No trains this time. No, I know last time we talked about getting the train from Bangkok to KL, but it's not going to happen. Hello, Moon. Nice to see you. Thank
Hi,
you
Moon.
for joining. And so, yeah, we've got Phuket, Jakarta. Anything else planned, booked, coming up? No, not yet. Maybe, maybe soon. So please, if you have any questions, want to say hi, please drop us a note. The chat room is open. It's always nice to hear from everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to see your names pop up.
Yeah, and we'll be publishing a new video each week. We've got another hotel one coming up, the Hotel Muse here in Bangkok, which was a nice boutique hotel, 1920s themed, very stylish.
Very stylish.
Very nice. And then we'll be starting on with the Indonesia content, trains, hotels, temples,
automobiles.
and indeed, yeah. And if you want to come and visit in Thailand,
Let us know.
yeah. Okay. And shout out to Lucas. I know you've been watching and you can't manage to chat and watch at the same time. So thank you very much.
Hi, Lucas.
Nice to see you. And yes, hello, goodbye.
Who's that?
I don't know. Weird music.
Oh, it's Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
My Uncle Sean.
Uncle Sean.
The other Sean. Nice to see
Nice
you.
to see you. All right. And
Any questions, anybody? Give him a second.
typing frantically. Do we have any plans to go back to England?
I would like to go back, hopefully this September, but we shall have to see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the circumstances and things might. Yes, we did guess who it was. Yeah.
I know who we will. but
Okay,
no
so
one-
Sean's family is definitely contributing more than my family this time, but
Yes.
I've got more colleagues in it, and
Yes.
I'm going to claim Will because he's the brother of my godson.
Yes,
so
exactly.
yeah, extended families. Yeah, we'll see. We might come visit the UK later this year. We'll
Later
see.
this year.
We'll see what happens with circumstances.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're nearly half an hour. So
Anybody else got any questions?
no.
Doesn't look like it.
No. Thank you all very much. It's been nice to see you. And if you're watching on demand later, thanks for tuning in and watching. And look forward to interacting through some of the future videos and catching up with you again soon.
Thanks for logging on. And if you have any requests about things to see in Bangkok, let us know. I mean, we have.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see and do, and we try and do a lot, but there might be something we're missing, or you might have a question.
Yeah,
Let us
if
know.
there's a specific place you want us to go and visit, or think it might be nice to have a look at, we'll go and pop over there and make a video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Lottery winning numbers, not yet. Sorry, don't know them.
Euro Millions in the UK or Thai?
Or Thai
Millions?
lottery. Yeah.
There is a lottery in Thailand,
Yes, Sean is playing it.
and I'm playing it because the prize is 6 million baht twice a month on the 1st and the 16th of each month.
6 million baht is about 150,000
Yeah,
pounds. Yeah.
which is not bad. And it the way they pick the numbers, and you buy what I would call a raffle ticket, i.e. the numbers are already printed, and there are prizes for the 6 figures, 3 figures, the first 2, the last 2. It's a little different, but you can have multiple winners, and you all get 6 million. If you have the full 6, you get the full 6.
You have studied this quite hard,
Of
haven't
course
you?
I have.
Yeah. Check that ROI.
Yeah.
No, but if we win the Euro Millions, we'll be back. Don't worry. You'll hear about us then.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe,
hopefully if our
maybe.
family with the Euro Millions will get a
Maybe,
share.
maybe not. Maybe no one will hear from us again.
The YouTube will close.
All right, let's go. Bye,
Okay.
everyone.
Thanks
Thank you
very
very
much.
much. See you
Goodbye.
soon.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon. Bye.